And I'm gonna put this one in the garbage. So let me just switch it up a little bit.
Ooh, sounds good.
All right.
Do a test. 1, 2, 3.
All right. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right. Testing 1, 2, 3. Got it.
This sounds a lot better than the
Yep.
wired.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna get you ready to rock and roll right now.
Yeah. 220.
Countdown.
T minus 10, 9, 8, 7. Wait. 10, 9, 8, 7, 8, 6, 7, 6,
It's messing you up.
5. All right.
I'm wondering why you're counting on that.
We're 5 seconds away. All right. All right. Okay, I
I'll
help.
give it to you. Ready?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the campus of Skyline College here in San Bruno, just south of San Francisco. Welcome to Community College Athletics Baseball. Brian Professor B. Davis here. This is as your San Francisco City College Rams will be taking on the Skyline Trojans. These two, as the Rams are trying to bounce back after getting swept by College of San Mateo over the weekend. We're here in the Roxy Deli press box here in San Bruno, just not far from South City, South San Francisco, and just not far from Pacifica. So we're going to be getting on the air in a few minutes' time. We will be give me the cue. Getting ready to play it. Yeah. So we're getting ready for the start of the national anthem. Just a moment. Yeah. In a few moments, the Rams coming off getting swept by the City College of San Mateo, but it was the Skyline Trojans coming off a series sweep over De Anza, 10-2, 18-3, and 22-9, and a rout in the 3 games that they have. But we're getting ready now for our national anthem.
Please stand for the national anthem. Please stand for the national anthem.
All right, that is the national anthem. As we're here with you live here catching us up on City College Sideline HD. We're going to get ready for the starting lineups for the City College Rams, who comes in right now in their conference record. This is now we're in the deep of conference play. So we will get you to the starting lineups in just a moment. Skyline's getting ready to take the field, and the Trojans of Skyline is taking the field as we will get you to the starting lineups for the City College Rams, led by head coach Mario Mendoza. Leading off for San Francisco will be Madera. Will lead off and play in center field. He will lead off for San Francisco. And then will be Cage Campbell, and then batting ninth will be George Thompson. So it'll be Madera, Garibay, Wood, Esquives, Renteria, Verna, Zoo, Campbell, and Thompson. And we're just getting underway here. That pitch is in there for a called strike one underway. The time is at 2:27 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And the game time temperature right now here, game time temperature is here in Pacifica, 54 degrees. And it's a partly cloudy here in the south, on the south city. Here's the pitch. And Madera hits a high fly ball deep left center field. This one go all the way to the wall as Madera is on his way to second, and he leads it off for the Rams with a stand-up leadoff double. So it will be a leadoff double. He starts it off for San Francisco. Start off this contest. Skyline's defensive alignment: Servan, Selvey in left field, Servan, Salu in center, Tapia in right field, Hackey at third base, Fairchild the shortstop, Reader at second, Giovannetti at first base. That pitch is in there for a strike 0-1. It is Angel Garibay is batting for San Francisco. Then behind the plate will be Bergad, and then on the mound will be, as Garibay hits that one foul, Henry will be on the mound for Skyline. So it's an no balls, 2 strikes to count. Gets the set. Here comes the 0-2. And he hits that one foul. Goes out of play. 54 degrees here in Pacifica, here in Sky. And the cold, as you can see, all that wind coming from the Pacific Ocean, the southeast part or the southwest part here in the Bay Area. We have an 0-2 count coming. Here comes the pitch. And just missing outside for a ball. It's now a 1-2 count. Gets the set. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Garrity is gone on strikes, one man gone. That's the first strikeout for Hennessy, the left-hander. Skyline coming off a big series sweep over De Anza. They outscored De Anza 50-20. Sound like more like a running up the score in football over the weekend, last week. And the first pitch to the first baseman, Jackson Wood, to the plate. Fouls that back to the screen, strike one. Gets the set. Here comes the pitch. That pitch is way high for a ball. It evens the count at 1-1. Have a 1 ball, 1 strike count. And as he throws, Wood swings at one and it goes foul. Fouls that one back. Have a 1 ball, 2 strike count. This to set. The pitch. Strike 3 called as Wood has gone on strikes. That's strikeout number 2 for him. You're going to see 1 man gone. Strikeout number 2. Now bring up Miguel Escoves to the plate. And here's the pitch. And it's a ground ball to the second baseman. That is Reader, throws to Giovanni, and that's it. Escoves is retired. But the Rams leave a runner on base. No runs on 1 hit. And after a half inning, the Rams nothing. And the Trojans are coming up. Bases number 26, Ben Giovannetti. In batting ninth is Justin Tapia. He'll be playing in right field. So it'll be Rader, Fairchild, Bergen, Casas, Wu, Hawk, Suron, Salvi, Giovannetti, and Tapia. Jordan Matoya will come on the mound for the Rams. Here comes the first pitch. Is a a high breaking ball that did not even come even close to dipping. It's a ball 1-0. Here comes the next pitch. That pitch is in there for strike one and evens now the count at 1-1. Here comes the next pitch. That's a nice breaking ball, but just missing, and it's now a 2-1 count. I guarantee you, if that was in the junior call or in Division One, that would have definitely been called a strike. Here comes the pitch. That pitch is outside. It's now 3-1. Ethan Reeder, a freshman, is from the city with the Stewart Hall. That pitch is high for ball 4. He's a 5 foot, or I should say, he's a 6 foot freshman. Went to Stewart Hall in the city. He reached on base on a base on balls. So now coming to the plate will be Elijah Fairchild. He's playing shortstop, banging the number 2 hole. And here's the pitch outside for a ball. Fairchild is a 5'9" freshman, went to Berkeley High School over in the East Bay in Berkeley. Berkeley High right near, not far from the campus of Cal. Montoya gets a sign from Esquives. Here's the pitch. That pitch is high, and it's now 2-0. Just getting underway here. One back over the first is Reeder as Montoya throwing it right back over to Wood. 2-0 count coming. The runner's going, and it's a strike. Throws, and it's not in time. And Reeder gets himself a stolen base. So that'll be a stolen base. You're keeping score at home. You have a 2-ball, 1-strike count. There's the pitch. Popped up. Foul territory, and that goes out of play. As they even count at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And it's just missing outside corner. Montoya was trying to bust. He's trying to bust Fairchild with an outside corner pitch, and the umpire didn't give it to him. Now it's a full count, 3-2. So Montoya has to challenge him now. Full count, 3-2. Gets a sign from Esquives. Here's the pitch. And it's just missing. Try to bust it in on him, and it didn't work. It's ball 4. So now the Trojans have runners at first and second with nobody out. The Rams now have the double play order in depth, but they can end this half inning if they can turn a 3-ball. If the ball hit good enough to the third baseman, they could possibly. They're in double play, but they are in double play depth right now. They're trying to turn at least to double play. This half inning could end if they can turn the unthinkable is a triple play. Here's the pitch, and going back over to as Montoya throws to the second baseman, Zoo. They have an 0-1 count. Here comes the pitch. That pitch is outside for a ball. It's now 1-1. Here comes the pitch. And that ball was low into the dirt on the turf, and Escoves was able to pick that one up. Now the count is now 2-1 strike. Rams have runners at first, or to say the Trojans have runners at first. Second is a ripped into left field for a base hit. Campbell trying to wave it in. Here comes the throw. And throw's going to be no play. Coming in to score is Reeder from second base. We're going to give an RBI single to Bergen, the catcher. And the Trojans lead it 1-0. Fairchild will move to second on the play. And the pitch to the designated hitter who's scheduled right now for the Trojans is Ethan Cassis-Wu. He's a 5'10", weigh $195 from San Mateo, went to Aragon High School. Here comes the pitch. That's in the dirt for a ball. It's now 2-0. Or correction, it's 1-0. My bad. And here comes the pitch. It's a high fly ball to center field. Medina camps under and makes a catch. Going in and the tagging is the runner. And going to third is Fairchild. So Cassis-Wu has been retired, 2-man gone. That's 2-man gone here in the top half or the bottom half of the first inning. There's 1 man gone here in the top of the first. Going back in there at first base is Bergen. The plate now for the Trojans is a bunt that's going to go foul. Trying to drag bunt. Cesar Suron at the plate. A 5'10" sophomore from here, right here in San Bruno, with the Cappuccino High School here in South City. That's where the high school alum legend, former major leaguer Keith Hernandez, who's from here from the Bay Area. Pitch is high for a ball. Throw back over the wood, and getting back in there safely is Bergen. One and one. Here comes the pitch. That's outside. It's now 2-1. We have a 2-ball, 1 strike to count. And the runner's going. Here's the pitch. Throws the second. Not in time. Go back, and they got the runner in pickoff mode. As Escoves will throw out the runner as Fairchild is gone. That will be that's going to be a 2-5. Catch him in his head. That's a 2-5-2 pullout as as Fairchild will be caught stealing on the putout, 2-5-2. And then Bergen goes all the way to third. 2-5-2 if you're keeping score. Count is now even 2-2. Here comes the pitch. Just missing. Now it's 3-2. Here comes the pitch. Just missing a little too high. Upstairs, it's ball 4. So now coming to the plate now would be Cesar Suron. Here comes the pitch. He swings and that one goes foul, strike 1. Cato Hackey reached base. He went from Lomar, California with the Los Gatos. Gets the set. Here comes the pitch. That's in there for a strike 0-2. They have 2 strikes on him. Have an 0-2 counted. The pitch is high. And they could get the as on 0-2 as Hockey now is going to be credited for a stolen base. And therefore a stolen base. 1-2 count is the pitch as Suron hits that one foul. Now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Here comes the pitch. That is way too high. It's a 2 ball count. It's just missing again. It's now 3-2. Montoya continues to. He just have being ahead of the hitters and just have not been able to put them away with a 2-strike pitch. Try to get out of this jam. Giving up only 1 earned run. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball into center field, and that is going to fall in for a base hit. And that's going to be good enough to score 2 runs as that will score. Ceases Wu and Hackey will come in to score, and the Trojans of Skyline leads it 3-0. So Hackey also scored all the way from first, and Suron got himself a pair of RBIs. As above the middle, great play by Garapy, throws not in time. As Sam Salvi beats that out for an infield hit. So the inning continues. So Salvi gets on for a base hit. A 2-out single. So now the first baseman coming up will be Ben Giovanni. He's a ground ball to the shortstop. He takes his time as the shortstop Thompson throws to Zoo, and that's it. That will be a fielder's choice, a 6-4 put out for the fielder's choice, and that's it. But not before the Trojans. Skyline scores 3 runs. They score 3 runs on a pair of hits, and they end up leaving a runner left on base. And they left a pair on base. And after one complete, it is the Trojans 3 and the Rams nothing. You're watching times they lead 3-0. Pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0. It will be Renteria, Verna, and Zoo. 5, 6, 7 here is for City. Pitch is outside for a ball. It's now 2-0. And here comes the pitch as Renteria hits that one foul. And now the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. It's the set. Here comes the pitch. And Renteria whips one lines one to right field. Caught by Tapia. And Renteria is gone, 1 man gone. Now that for the Rams, that will bring up bringing up to the plate would be Jackson Wood, the 6-foot sophomore who also went to Cappuccino High School. Cappuccino High School, not far from here, where, of course, that's the home of former major leaguer, perennial Gold Glove champ winner Keith Hernandez. As Wood hits a fly ball to deep right field. This one's going way back, and that ball is caught on the right field by Tapia, taking away an extra bases with a great, sensational catch by the right fielder Tapia. So it's 2 men gone. Verna is now retired, two men gone. Two assists for the right fielder Tapia. With 2 outs will be Mark Zoo. The pitch outside for a ball. Mark Zoo, the Lowell High School graduate from San Francisco, pitches outside for a ball. Here's the pitch. Now that pitch is now 2-0. Well, 3-0 to count. Here comes the pitch. He gets in there, throws for a strike. Now its count goes to 3-1. It's the set. Here comes the pitch. That's high for ball 4. So a base on balls with 2 outs for Mark Zoo. That brings up George Campbell to the plate. Correction, not George Campbell. That brings up Cage Campbell to the plate. Hope all of you join us online. Of course, this week for most schools here in the Bay Area, either high school or community colleges or some junior colleges, wherever you at. This is spring break. Spring break, the week leading towards Easter. For most of you are on your spring break. Hope you enjoy it well, very safely. We have a 2 balls and no strike count. Here comes the pitch. That's outside for a ball. It's now 3-0. We have a 3 ball, no strike count. Here's the pitch. Ooh, hits a great pitch. Is in there. Strike 1. Count now is 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he held up. It looked like to me it was going to be strike 2, but they got helped by the second umpire. There are only 2 umpires in the junior college, not in like Division 1 or in the minors and Major League when they have 3 umpires in Division 1 or 2. So it's ball 4. Campbell will go to first on a walk. Zoo will now advance to second. George Thompson to the plate. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. It's no hit. No. Count is 0-1. Gets the set. Here comes the pitch. The runner's going on the hit and run, and that's going to go foul. And the count's now 0-2. We have a no ball, 2 strike count. Gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. And that's a strike 3 called. Thompson is out of there on strikes, and that's it. That's strikeout number 3 for. So the Rams leave no runs on And swing and a miss. And out of there on strikes is Reeder. First strikeout for Jordan Montoya. So now that brings up the hitter it will be Elijah Fairchild. Ground ball to the second baseman. That's Zoo. He rifles over the first to the first baseman Wood. And 2 men are gone for the Trojans. 4-3, you keeping score. So after a shaky first inning, first time up, this time he's now, as Montoya has gotten 2 quick outs. Now coming to plate is Ethan Bergen. The pitch is low in the dirt for a ball, 1-0. So Bergen's up there at the plate with 2 outs. Gets the set. It's high outside for a ball. And the pitch is outside for a ball. Now it's 3-0. And the pitch is now a ball. So after 2 quick outs, he walks Bergen. So now coming to the plate now with 2 outs is pitches in there for a strike. Ethan Casas-Wu. Casas-Wu flew out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. It's the set. Here comes the pitch. And it's missing for a ball. It's now 1-1. Evens the count now at 1 ball, 1 strike. And going back over there at first is Bergen. Gets the set. And as Wood putting the swipe tag on him, have a 1 ball, 1 strike count. Here comes the pitch. It's a high fly ball pop up. It is Verna. Cannot get it. It's a base hit. Runner goes away to third and throws a second. It is too late. The ball was overthrown by the shortstop, Thompson, but Zoo was able to get there to retrieve that ball. So it's going to be a base hit as Bergen will go to third, and then Casas-Wu will go to second. So you're going to give him a base hit. So now coming to the plate now will be Cato Hack will to the plate. That pitch is way high upstairs for a ball, 1-0. It's high for a ball, 1-0. Here comes the pitch as he's cast, or I say hockey swings, and that one goes foul. It's the set. Here's the pitch. There's a pop up. Foul territory, Wood, and he runs out of real estate. Have a 1 ball, 2 strike count. So we now got a 1 ball, 2 strike count. 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball to Zoo. He has his time. He will throw it over there, and that's it. That's it. No runs, no hit, or big hit. It's 1 hit. They leave a pair after 2 complete. It's Skyline leading the Rams 3-0. So we now go to the 3rd inning. Now go to the 3rd inning. 3-0. The Rams trail the Skyline Trojans. It's Medea, Garibay, and Wood scheduled for San Francisco. Go to the 3rd inning. Here's the first pitch, and it's outside for a ball, 1-0. Madura doubled his first time up. He's 1-for-1. Here's the pitch. That pitch is in there for a strike, and it evens the count now at 1-1. Have a 1 ball, 1 strike count. Gets a set. Here comes the pitch. That pitch is in there for a called strike 2. Now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Hits the set. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss is an off-speed pitch, sliding off-speed pitch as Madura is going on strikes, 1 man gone. Now coming to the plate is the schedule here, Garibay for the Rams. Pitches outside for a ball, 1-0. as Garby hits a fly ball to right field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit for Angel Garby. That's the second hit for the Rams. That pitch is high outside for a ball, 1-0. City College Rams baseball is presented by Roxy Deli and Barbecue. Roxy Deli Barbecue open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday from this is the wrong. And that one hits Wood. So we got the wrong. So the Rams now got runners at first and second with 1 out. City College Rams baseball is presented by Roxy Deli Market. The Roxy Food Center is try out their wonderful sandwiches. They're hot and great sandwiches. They're open 7 days a week. Check them out at 1901 San Jose Avenue in San Francisco. And you can check out and they're open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday from 7 to 8, or 7 days a week, daily, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday, Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And they're located at 1901 San Jose Avenue, right across the street from Balboa Park, about a mile and a half, or a block and a half from the campus, right through past the freeway overpass near the campus or City College campus in San Francisco. As Esquivel hits one foul, you can check out their website at roxyfoodcenter.net. That's roxyfoodcenter.net. 1-2 to count. Esquivel represents the tying run for the Rams, and they're trying to get that big key base hit. Here comes the pitch. Esquivel hits a ground ball, fair ball that he had to go to first. Ben Giovannitti had to get the short play at first. He thought he was going to think about going to first, but the last second, he decided that he could get the short guaranteed out at first base. And that was a very smart move. Looked like he was going to go make a force out at second, but instead it was just too tempting. He decided to go to first to get the shore out. 2 men gone. Both runners, Garby and Wood, will advance to 90 feet. Esquivel is 0 for 2. Renteria flew out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch. And as a strike, as that ball just got out of Bergen's glove, he was accounted 1-1. I have 1 strike count. Here comes the pitch. That's outside. It's now 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike to count. Here comes the pitch. That's low in the dirt. It's now 3-1. Now it's a 3-1 count on deck if If Wood greets base, on deck is Justin Verna. 3-1 count. Rams try to score, get their first run of this contest. Here comes the pitch as Renteria hits one foul. Rams as a team so far this season has only hit one home run as a unit. A full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes count. We one to count. Here comes the pitch. And Renteria hits that one foul, goes out of play. Still staying alive. It's now 3-2. Montoya trying to extend this inning. The Rams trying to get on their first run. They're already 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position. We'll count 3-2. Here's the pitch. It's a ground ball to the second baseman. It's Rader. He picks it up. Correction, it was Giovannini able to come up with it and get a put out right there. That's it for the Rams. So it's a no runs on 1 hit. The Rams lead 2 more runners on base. So far this afternoon, they have left 5 runners up on base, and after 2.5 complete here, it's the Rams trail Skyline 3-0. So we now go to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. The scheduled hitters for Skyline is Hawk, Suron, and Salvi will lead things off for Skyline here in the. And he hits a fly ball to deep left field. This one's going way back. It's going all the way to the wall. As Suron will have himself a stand-up lead-off double to start the bottom half of the frame for Skyline. So it's a leadoff hitter, leadoff double for Skyline to start the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Right now, you look at the C3-2A Coast North Conference. Skyline right now is 6-0. They're 17-8 overall. They've won 8 in a row. They're in first place. San Mateo sits at 5-1. In second, there's Chabot at 4-2, 17-18 overall. San Francisco's 2-4, 8-15 overall. Then De Anza's 1-5. Cañada is 0 for 6, 12-24. De Anza is 5-20 overall, and 1-5 in conference play. At the plate right now is Suron now at the plate. Getting back to the first. Cesar Suron at the plate. Gets the set. Here comes the pitch. And that one goes foul. Hawk, the third baseman, have a 1 ball, 2 strike to count. Here's the set. Here comes the pitch. It's way outside for a ball. Now it's 1-2. We have a 1 ball, 2 strike count. It's the set. Here's the pitch. That's way outside for a ball. It's now evens the count now at 2-2. Evens at 2-2. And Matoya goes back over to Zoo as Hawk gets back in there safely. Gets the set. Here comes the pitch as swings that one, goes foul. Gets the set. Here comes the pitch. And that's low in the dirt. It's now full count. 3-2. Sam Salvi's on deck for the Trojans. Full count, 3-2. Cato Hawk is at second. Montoya gets a sign from Escobar. Here's the pitch. And the home plate umpire is saying that he did not get out of the way of that pitch. As the head coach for the Trojans, they're going to have a quick conference out there. Tom Riccardi is the head coach for the Trojans, now in his third season up here for Skyline. So after that quick conference that he did, so he'll be awarded first base. As Miguel Escobar is going out there have talk with the home plate umpire. Having a quick conference out there and love to see what was the out. So we'll take a look what's going on around college baseball in a bit. And the home plate umpire is giving him a warning right now as Mendoza is getting about, as the home plate umpire is giving him a warning as home plate umpire is writing down so he's just warning Mendoza to knock it off, and if hear any more words, he could end up getting bounced. So as we continue, as like they say in the old daytime soap opera, as the world turns. That's a ball up the middle, picked up by Montoya. He will rifle the first to Wood in time for the out. So it's a 1-3 sacrifice. Hack will advance to third, and Saran will advance to second. So we got one man gone. Ben Giovannetti to the plate. Here's the pitch. That ball is a strike, and it's 0-1. I'll give you a look of all the scores around, not just only in college baseball, but every level, including the Division I level as well, Bay Area-wise. This is the week of the Easter week. A lot of schools and a lot of institutions are off this week because of the spring break. Here comes the pitch. That pitch is in there for a strike. It's now 1-2. One and two to count. Here comes the pitch. And that's low in the dirt for a ball. It's now 1-2. Have a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Gets the set. Here comes the pitch. And hits a fly ball to deep left. This will stay in the park, and that will score a run. Coming up with the catch is Campbell. Coming in to score is Huron. Or Hawk, I should say, will come in to score. Surai, I should say, beg your pardon, is remaining at second. So it's give a sacrifice fly to Giovannetti. And now the Trojans now increase their lead 4-0. And a ground ball to Zoo. Zoo will throw the Wood, and that's it. It's a 4-3 put out. But not before the Trojans get one more run. They get a one hit. And they leave a runner left. And after 3 complete here on the campus of Skyline Community College, as the Skyline Trojans now lead the Rams 4-0. You're watching City College Rams baseball on StreamlineHD.com. Or correction, SidelineHD.com. So now we go to the 4th inning here, and the scheduled hitters for San Francisco will be Verna, Zoo, and Campbell. Right, Professor B. Davis here, as Verna hits a high fly ball to deep right. It's going to go foul over into the Rams bullpen. Strike one. Count will be 0-1 to Verna, the 6-foot sophomore from Cappuccino High School in San Bruno. Here's the pitch. That pitch is missing for a ball. It evens the count now at 1-1. Gets the stretch. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. And it's just missing. It's now 2-1. Here comes the pitch. And hits it strike two. Nico Henney is a 5'10" freshman left-handed pitcher from Auckland, New Zealand. Auckland College, Auckland, New Zealand. The pitch is a ground ball to the second baseman. It is Reeder throws it over to Giovanelli as Berna is retired, one man gone. One man is gone. Now to the plate is Mark Zhu. Mark Zhu reached on base last time up. And he throws, and he swings and misses, and it's strike one. Evens the count at 1-1. This is set. Here comes the pitch. That pitch is low in for a ball. It evens the count now at 1-1. The pitch is high. A 3-1 account. Let's see if Zhu try to go upstairs high on that. It's strike two. Got to give that lefty Nico Henney being very aggressive so far. Let's see, give him another fastball. 3-2. Here's the pitch. As Zhu hits that one, goes foul into the Trojans' dugout. Here comes the pitch. And swing and a miss. And Zhu is gone on strikes, and it's two men gone. For Henney, that's his sixth strikeout for the ball game. So far, he's had 6 Ks. That pitch is a ball to Cage Campbell. With 2 men down here in the top half of the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. That pitch is now 2-0. Have a 2-ball, no strike count. Here comes the pitch. That pitch is in there for a strike, and it's now 2-1. Here's the pitch, and Campbell hits up one foul. How's it? Even count, 2-2. Gets the set. Here comes the 2-2. Strike 3 called. The breaking ball hits inside the plate. That will be strikeout number 7 for the left-hander from New Zealand as he retires the Rams with a 3-strikeout hat trick to end the inning. So it's a perfect inning for the left-hander from New Zealand. No runs, no hits, nobody left. And after So we now go to the bottom of the fourth inning. It's 4-0 in favor of the Skyline Trojans. And it's going to be the top of the order. The 1-2-3 here is as Reeder hits a fly ball, goes foul, strike one. Ethan Reeder, so far this afternoon, is 0 for 1. He has walked his first time up, and he has stolen a base, and he has scored a run. Gets the set. Here comes the pitch. Outside. Now the count now goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Gets the set. Montoya throws. And that one hooks, and that's going to go foul. Now evens the count now at 2-2. Here comes the pitch. As Reeder hits one back. Foul. Still stay alive at 2-2. Two pitch coming. Hits that one foul right back on the screen behind us. We have a 2-ball, 2-strike count. Here comes the pitch. That pitch is high. It's now full, 3-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the pitch. Breaking ball right back to Montoya. Has all day till the cows come home. Throws it to first, and Reeder's retired, 1 man gone. That'll be a 1-3 putout if you're keeping score at home or wherever you're watching. 1 man gone here in the bottom of the fourth. I'll bring up Elijah Fairchild to the plate. Fairchild, so far this afternoon, has walked his ground and whipped one deep into center field for a base hit. So it's a 1-out single for the Titans. Here's the pitch. And that is whipped in the left field for a base hit. And now it comes in. Runners at first and second for the Trojans with 1 man gone. So it's back-to-back singles in this frame. Berger is now 2 for 2. He's reached base on all 3 times. He has a pair of singles, an RBI, and has scored and reached on with a walk his last time up. The pitching coach for the Rams is going to come out. And while we're doing that, just a quick around the Division I baseball scoreboard for we will do it for a Bay Area baseball scoreboard update. Take a look at what's going on Bay Area College baseball-wise on this Tuesday afternoon. Give you some scores, and we're just trying to, St. Mary right now over in Moraga in the East Bay. St. Mary's lead Air Force 3-1. They're in the bottom of the second over at the new Brother Gallagher Stadium in as that first pitch is in there for a strike 0-1 to the designated hitter Cesar Wu. That game's underway right now. It's 3-1 in favor of St. Mary's in Moraga. St. Mary's coming off a series win, and he hits a high fly pop-up. Shortstop Thompson camps under there, makes the catch, and it's 2 men gone. St. Mary's last weekend opened their West Coast Conference, taking 2 out of 3 against the San Diego Toreros at Fowler Park down in San Diego. Sweeping a doubleheader Friday night, sweeping a pair on Friday, and then the Toreros salvaged the final game of the 3-game series by taking the final game. So good start for the St. Mary's Gales. As the return of Eric Valenzuela coming back to Moraga. And this is, of course, their first full season at the new Brother Ronald Gallagher Stadium in Moraga. The pitch is in there for a strike. St. Mary's is 2-1 in WCC play. They're 12-9 overall. Other games around the Bay Area later on. Here's the pitch, and they're going for a double steal. 2 for the price of 1, and it's 1-1. So Fairchild will move Bergeron moves to second, and Fairchild moves to third. Double steal, and they could get 2 runs with a price of 1 hit here with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. That is low into the dirt, as off as Escobar is able to recover it. San Francisco will be playing little more than a little more than an hour and 15 minutes. They'll be taking on the San Jose State Spartans, and that is ripped in the center field base hit. That will score 2. Coming in to score is Fairchild. Coming in to score is Bergeron. That's a 2-run base hit for hockey, as now as the Trojans of Skyline increase their lead to 6-0. So Hackey, he's now 2 for 2. He got 2 RBIs. He has reached base all 3 times. He ended up he's all 3 times. He has a pair of RBIs. He has scored twice, and he has a stolen bag. So now it's a 6-0 lead for Skyline. Now coming to the plate will be Suron, scheduled for the Cesar Suron, last time up, hit by a pitch. He got himself a 2-run base hit in the first inning, so he's technically 1 for 1, but reached base twice in his first 2 plate appearances. Going back there first is Hockey. Here comes the pitch. And a ground ball to Thompson. Thompson boots it, but he able to stay after it, and we're able to get the force out. So it'll be a ground out 6, unassisted put out. And it's a fielder's choice, but that's it. 2 runs, and they get 2 runs on 1 hit. 5:05 first pitch down in the South Bay. As not a great weekend for both neither San Jose State or San Francisco. As Thompson hits a ground ball to the third baseman, Hawk, and throws over to first to Giovannetti for the assist. One man gone. So it's one man's retired now. And one man gone. 5-3 put out. And Junior Medina comes to the plate. That pitch is strike one, 0-1. Here comes the pitch. It's way outside as Haney throws it way outside. It gets the set. Here comes the pitch. And that is an off-speed pitch swung on and miss, and it's now 1-2. It's a high fly ball to right. And a great diving play by the right fielder Tapia, push snatching a double away from Madeira. And it's two men gone. He took away a base hit, possibly took away a double as Tapia, the right fielder, coming up with the grab. So that's two men gone there. And taking a look at some other scores last night, California Golden Bears hand Santa Clara their fourth consecutive loss. A tough weekend, not a great weekend for the defending West Coast Conference tournament champions Broncos, who was swept at home by the Portland Pilots over the weekend down at Schott Stadium in Santa Clara. Here comes the pitch. And that's low to the dirt for a ball. It's 1-2. Portland right now sits at 3-0 and top of the WCC, tied with Gonzaga. Here's the pitch. Just missing. Santa Clara right now sits at 0-3, tied for last place with Loyola Marymount. They're 12-10 overall. Santa Clara will travel to the Hilltop this coming weekend as Garrity drives one to deep right field. Going back is Tapia, and that is going to be a base hit. And he took that one way deep to right field. Tapia looks like he's okay. He took a good whack on his head out there in right field. I should call it the pigeon brain, the very sensitive brain out there in right field. He was able to rifle that one in. So Jackson Wood will come to the plate. Here's the pitch. It's outside for a ball. Santa Clara will go and take on the USF Dons on the Hilltop this weekend. It's outside for a ball. 3-game weekend series. You can watch that game on ESPN from our good friends from ESPN Plus. 2-0. And going back there is Garrity. 2-ball, no strike count. Also got to look at, and they play a 3-game series. Last year, the Broncos swept a 3-game series against San Francisco as Jackson swings that one foul. It's 2-1. Santa Clara sweeping the Dons for the first time their first ever 3-game sweep at home at Schott Stadium since that stadium opened in 2005. The pitch. Wood swings and misses, is now 2-2. If he can extend the frame, Escoves is on deck. Two coming. Here's the pitch. And low, full count, 3-2. They ended up sweeping them last year. 2 years ago, they took 2 out of 3 in that first weekend to start off the 22 campaign in conference play. They're beating them now 5 out of 6. The pitch is high for a ball. So Wood will reach base. They'll have a conference out there, so like I was telling you, Santa Clara surprisingly getting swept by Portland at home. They come out to play the USF Dons this weekend, and they lost their midweek game last night to Cal. Hopefully that they can bounce back real quick to get back in it. Funny thing in conference play in Division I baseball, especially in the West Coast Conference, if you fall 0-3, you're already 3 games out. So this is kind of a must-win series. USF will open up WCC play this weekend. This is a short week this week. It'll be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday because of the Easter week. Escoves at the plate. Here's the pitch. That pitch is missing outside for a ball 1-0. Escoves has grounded out twice. Rams are 0 for 7 with runners in scoring position, and that's a drive in the center field. And coming up with the grab is Salvi with a great catch, and that is it for San Francisco. So that's it. No runs on 1 hit. The Rams leave 2 more runners left on base. So we now go to the last half of the 5th inning. It's 6-0. Skyline with a commanding lead over your City College Rams. Brian Professor B. Davis here in calling the game in the Roxy Food Center press box here in San Bruno. The scheduled hitters for the Trojans of Skyline. Here's the pitch, is low outside for a ball. It'll be Salvi, Giovanni, and Tapia. Here's the pitch. And that's it for a ball. Justin Tapia with a great catch for the sophomore from the city with the Sacred Heart Cathedral. Here's the pitch. That's upstairs and called for a strike, and it's now 3-1. It's a lot of Division I baseball in the Bay Area going down right now. Here comes the 3-1. And Montoya bounces back doing after falling behind 3-0, throws two quick strikes to now it's a 3-2 count to Salvi. Here comes the pitch. And a ground ball to the third baseman. That is Garby. Rifles the first to Wood to retire Salvi. One man gone. A great play by the third baseman as Garby playing some good defense this afternoon for San Francisco. Ben Giovanni to the plate. That pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0. It's the set. Here comes the pitch. And he went into the hands. He swings that wet one. And it is looks like it's a foul ball. He missed it. Evens the count 1-1. And then we'll check out some other games. If you're looking at that West Coast Conference standing, St. Mary's is, and he hits a high fly ball to left field. Going back is Campbell, and that is a touchable for Ben Giovanni. A solo home run. He takes it over to the left field, out there in left field, and now Skyline now leads it 7-0. So now Skyline leads by a touchdown, 7-0. Let's see what Rams longtime offensive assistant Dan Hayes can scheme up an offensive play for the Rams to get back in this ballgame. They need a touchdown to tie this game up. Here comes the pitch. And a ground ball to the first baseman, Wood. He will underhand it and throws it to Montoya. That's be two men gone. Zapia is retired, two men gone. 3-1 is the putout. Also around the West Coast Conference, Gonzaga is 3-0 after their slow start. They've won 3 in a row. St. Mary's is 2-1, 12-9 overall. A series win against San Diego. Pepperdine is 2-1. They've won 2 straight. San Diego's 1-2. They're 12-10 overall. Pacific is 1-2. They're 5-18 overall. Loyola Marymount is 0-3. Who are the defending WCC champions for the regular season. They're 0-3. They're 11-13 overall. They got swept over the weekend. And then USF will start off against Santa Clara this weekend. Many by the consensus choice have picked it. The consensus choice is picking Santa Clara to win the WCC title outright in 2024. They won the conference tournament last year. First time they've ever won the conference tournament. They were back in the NCAA regional for the first time since 1997. For Santa Clara, it was the first time that they ever, and it also, they're trying to win, what people pick, they're trying to look to win for their first conference title outright for the first time since 1997 for the regular season. That pitch is outside for a ball. Now it's a full count to Reeder, the leadoff hitter for Skyline. Here comes the pitch. As a strike. 3 called. And Reeder is going on a strike. It looked like it was ball 4. But the umpire said, nope, about face. Take a seat. So that's it. No runs on, or 1 run on 1 hit, and that was a home run by Giovanni. And after 5 complete, Skyline leads it 7-0. So we now go to the 6th inning here on the campus of Skyline College. A picturesque, beautiful shot up here in Pacifica, in the San Bruno, right on the borderline. So it'll be Jordan Renteria leading off for San Francisco. That pitch is low in the dirt for a ball, 1-0. Kennedy, the left-hand softball from New Zealand, is back out on the mound for Skyline. Here comes the pitch. It's a ground ball to the shortstop. It is Fairchild. He'll throw over to Giovanni as Renteria is going for out number 1. So Renteria here in the 6th inning is gone for out number 1. Let's check around what's also going around in Bay Area college baseball for tonight. We took a look at the West Coast Conference, the non-conference action. Now it'll be Justin Verna to the plate. Verna is 0 for 2. He flew out and struck out his last time up. Gets to set. Here comes the pitch. He swings and that one goes foul. Count is now 2-1. Here's the pitch. That pitch is in there for a strike. It's now evens the count at 2-2. 2-2 the count. Here comes the pitch. And it's outside. Now is a full count, 3-2. Here comes the pitch. In a ground ball to second, it is Reeder. Throws it over to Giovanni. And it's 2 men gone. Verna is gone. 4-3 put out. Verna is now 0 for 3. Taking a look at scores from yesterday, Stanford defeated Creighton down the farm in Palo Alto yesterday 6-3. Cal beat Santa Clara 6-4 over in Berkeley. And Zeus swings and misses down and in 0-2. Stanford will play a 3-game series. Here comes the pitch. He holds off of that. Here comes the pitch. And a ground ball to Reeder. This will be his third straight putout in the inning. That's it. So it's no runs, no hits, nobody left for the Rams. And after 5.5 complete, it's all Skyline. They lead the Rams 6-0.
You gotta use. You don't want to say nothing. You don't want to say nothing.
So we got a pitching change for San Francisco. Now coming in the pitch will be so Renteria is going to come in and be inserting in as the pitcher, new pitcher for San Francisco. Montoya's day is done, and he will be hit. He will be insert. So they'll lose the DH spot. Montoya's final line. Innings pitched as he went 5 innings pitched, and he gave up 7 runs, all of them earned on 9 hits. And it's on 9 hits. He ended up a lot of Lubbock, Texas to play too for the midweek next week on April Fool's Day and on the 2nd. Then they return home to take on the Washington State Cougars on the farm April 5th, 6th, and the 7th. There's a full count on the full count. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball to the second baseman, and that is Zoo. Throws over to Wood as Fairchild is going for out number one. And then the California Golden Bears, they're 5-4, 15-7 overall. And that pitch is in there for a ball 1-0. Now at the plate right now is Ethan Burgeon with the Middle of Atherton down in the South Bay, near towards Redwood City. And that is a walk. A 2-out walk. Pitch is a strike going 1-2. To Casa Wu. And that's a pitch is in there for a strike. It's now 0-2. Cal will be back on schedule. They'll travel down to the Southwest. They'll take on Arizona State Wildcats for a 3-game series down at Phoenix Municipal Stadium, the old home of the Oakland A's spring training facility. They'll play 3 down there this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday down at Phoenix. Cal sits there at 5-4, and this is an opportunity for them to, in that logjam race. They have a tough schedule coming up. They'll play 3 down in Arizona. The pitches, the balls now 1-2. 3 down there. Then they'll have their midweek series next Tuesday at Evans Diamond in Berkeley against Pacific. Then they'll play. Then they're back on. Then they'll be at home again, taking on the Arizona Wildcats for a 3-game series in Berkeley. So a lot of big games coming up for Cal. And going back over the first base is Bergen. Here we go. So we have a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Here comes the pitch. And he drives one to deep right field. This one's going right down to the line and into the corner. Foul. He's going. So the count remains at 1-2. On deck would be Hawk, the third baseman's on deck. 1-ball, 2-strike to count. Runner's going. And hit one. Good put. Knock it down by Garrity. Garrity rifles the first in time for the out. And that ball, it was in and out of his glove on the ground ball. but he stayed after it, and he was able to make the throw to retire Casa Wu. 5-3 put out, and that brings its 2 men gone. Two men gone in the frame. Five threes a score. Keeping score at home. Kato Hockey is to the plate. He has walked, he has stolen the base, he has had himself a double, he has scored twice. And he has a pair of hits, a double, a single last time up, had a 2-run double. He has 3 RBIs in this contest. It's the set. Here comes the pitch. That pitch is high upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Escobar is talking to Renteria. Have a 1 ball, 1 strike count. Here comes the pitch. That pitch is in it for a strike. It's now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Here comes the pitch. And just missing. It's now a ball. He was accounted 2-2. But 2-2. It's the set. Here comes the pitch. He hits that one, goes foul. Count remains at 2-2. Two count. Here comes the pitch. It hits him. So that's going to extend the inning on a hit by pitch. So now with 2 outs, that will bring up to the plate for the Titans, Cesar Suron. We'll give you a scoreboard coming up in a little bit when we have a chance. Check out what's going on. And going back over to is Bergeron. Gets the set. Here's the pitch. Hits a high fly ball to deep left center field. And coming up with the grab is Junior Madera. He makes the catch, and that's it. No runs, no hits, nobody left, or a pair left for Skyline. We go to the 7th inning, and they have a commanding 7-0. as hitting the lefty's day's afternoon is done. As he ended up going 6 innings pitched, giving up no runs, pitches in it for a ball, 1-0. As Donovan Williams coming into the ball game as well, he's going to pinch hit. He's going to pinch hit for Thompson. That pitch is in there for a strike. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to count. And that's going to cost Williams. He's out of there on strikes, 1 man gone. One man gone. For Nick Alhini, the New Zealand native from Auckland, New Zealand, he pitched 6 innings and a ground ball to the second baseman, Reeder, and throws the first, and Thompson is gone. 2 man gone. He's gotten 4 of the last assist putouts by the second baseman. 2 man gone. Back to the top of the order, Junior Madeira to the plate. 6 innings pitched for Heaney. He gave up no runs, only on 3 hits. He has walked 2, and you include the 3, including the hit batsman. And he has ended up having 7 strikeouts. And it's a drive into center field, and that's a base hit. That's a 2-out hit for San Francisco. And that's just hit number 4. Second hit of the ball game for Madeira. He has a double and a single. It's 2 for 4 so far. As I've counted for the Rams, 2 of their 4 hits. That pitch is in there for a strike to Garibay. Angel Garibay. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike, and it's now 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. Outside. One ball, 2 strike to count. Here comes the pitch. As low, just missing for a ball. It's now 2-2. Here comes the pitch. There comes the 2-2 pitch coming. That's low in the dirt, as going in as a second is Madeira. He will advance on a wild pitch. Give you a quick of the scoreboard when we get a chance. Here comes the pitch. And it's a ball 4. So with 2 outs now is Jackson Wood to the plate. Here's the pitch. Wood hits that one foul off strike 1. Give you a scoreboard update what's going on. Here comes the pitch. Low in the dirt. St. Mary's right now, the top of the 4th inning. They now scored, increased their lead to 6-2 over Air Force. They're in the 4th inning over at Gallagher Stadium in Moraga as Wood swings that one back foul. And San Francisco will start that series, their midweek against San Jose State. That'll be coming up in a half hour over in San Jose. And it's a pop-up. It's Giovanni. Cam Sunderland makes the catch. And that's going to be it for San Francisco. So no runs. They leave another 2 more runners left on base. And it's 7th inning stretch time here in we now go to the 7th inning as Jordan Renteria is back for a 2nd inning of work. So in here in the 7th inning, and swings that one, goes foul. It's now 0-2. And we have a pinch hitter Hits a high fly ball to deep right center field, and that one is gone. That is a touch-em-all home run. Another home run, and this time it is Sam Salvi hits a home run, and it's now an 8-0 game. Give him an RBI. He was 0 for 3. He'll be 1 for 4 this afternoon. Taking that one to deep right center field. Give him an RBI. And now the Trojans of Skyline now has a 8-0 lead. Now the Rams need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to at least tie. And Billy Morka is coming in to pinch hit. He's a 5'11" sophomore from Duxbury, Massachusetts. Went to Deerfield Academy High School back in the Northeast. And he's pinch hitting for Giovanetti. Billy Moroka coming in to pinch hit. Here comes the pitch. That's outside corner for a strike, and it's now full count 3-2. These two teams will go at Thursday afternoon right back here. There'll be a 2:30 first pitch. The pitch as Moroka hits that one foul. Now a full count. Justin Tapia is the on-deck man for Skyline. Full count 3-2. Here comes the pitch. And he hits a high fly ball deep left field, and that's going to go foul out of play. So we have a full count 3-2. Gets the set. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss as Moroka strikes out. One man gone. San Jose State coming in there. And it's a ground ball to the shortstop, and that is Thompson. Throws over the wood for the putout. Tapia is gone, 2 men gone. 6-3 is you keeping score. But 2 outs, that brings back to the top of the order, and it's Reeder to the plate. Ethan Reeder so far this afternoon has struck out twice. He has grounded out. He has a walked at a stolen base, and he nearly got hit again. Evens the count at 1-1. Here comes the pitch. Breaking ball as Reeder hits one the opposite way, and it goes foul. Now it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Gets the set. Here comes the 1-2. And that's a strike 3 call. Reeder is out of there on strikes, and that's it for Skyline. Not before Skyline scores one more run on a solo home run on a hit, or the home run provided by Sam Salvi. One run on one hit. No Trojans runners left on base after 7 complete here on the campus of Skyline. It's all the Trojans leading the San Francisco Rams 8-0. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Some scores around the Ward just got around with some of the scores around the 3C2A conference scoreboard update presented by, and we'll give you those scores in just a moment. Scheduled hitters for the Rams, it is Miguel Esquives at the plate. He is 0 for 3. He is flied out, grounded out, and grounded out twice. The exact fly ball center field. Salvi clamps under and makes the catch. One man gone. Some scores that pass you around the conference scoreboard. Chabot leads De Anza 12-5. They're in the 5th inning. They're playing down at De Anza down in Cupertino. Then College of San Mateo, they lead Kenyatta College 5-2 in the 7th. Thompson, or I should say, Jordan Renteria is up at the plate. Renteria is 0 for 3. He has grounded out twice, and he's flied out. 0 for 3 in this afternoon's contest. San Mateo's 5-1 in conference play. They're 15-8 overall. They trail Skyline by 1 full game. If Skyline holds on, assuming if they hold on to win this game, they'll go to 7-0 in conference play and be 18-8 overall. They're on an 8-game winning streak. There'll be at least a game and a half. And a ground ball to third. Hawk has it. He throws to first in time for the out. 2-man going here. By the way, Moroka, who pinch hit for Giovannetti, he remains in the game. He'll play first base. 4-3 putout is the score. College of San Mateo is leading 5-2 in the 7th, down over in Kenyatta. They're on their way of handing Kenyatta, if that holds up, their 7th straight loss. And the ground ball to the shortstop. It's Fairchild who throws it over the first in time. It's a 6-3 putout, no runs, no hits, nobody left. After 7.5 complete here, it's 8-0 in favor of Skyline.
The last one occurred.
What was he left? Watch.
Bert Dizzle.
So we got a new pitcher for San Francisco coming out on the mound. It's looks like it's number 41. We're going to see who it is. It's going to be coming in pitch for the Rams is it's number 41. We don't know that. Here, and the pitch is outside. It's Fairchild, Bergen, and Casa Wu. We're going to give you an out of town scoreboard around college baseball coming up. Here comes the pitch. Breaking ball outside corner. Great perfect pitch. It's strike one. It's 2-1. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Gets the set. Here comes the pitch. And that's a breaking ball. The same pitch as Fairchild takes that the opposite way for a single. Leadoff single here in the last of the 8th. Some update scores right now at the top of the 4th. We'll give you an update on what's going on around the Bay Area baseball scoreboard. They're in the 5th inning in Moraga. St. Mary's with a 6-2 lead. And now at the plate is Bergen. At the plate, Bergen so far this afternoon has walked. It's a pair of walks. Walked all 3 times. He has stolen a base, and he has had himself an RBI. Or actually, he's had a pair of singles. He has an RBI. He has stolen a base. He has scored twice. And he's reached base all 3 times. And so he is officially is 2 for 3. St. Mary's lead Air Force 6-2 in the fifth inning in Moraga. And then San Francisco will take on San Jose State at 11 minutes before the top. 11 minutes. That first pitch will begin at the top of the hour at 5 o'clock or p.m. local time. Then that pitch is in there for a strike. Looking at the Mountain West Conference, the defending Mountain West Conference, both league and tournament champions, San Jose State Spartans are struggling. That pitch is in there for a strike, 3-2. Full count, 3-2. It's the set. Here comes the pitch. Breaking ball over his head, not even close. Ball 4. So Bergen will go to first on the walk. And Fairchild will go to second with no outs. Looking at the Mountain West Conference standings, San Jose State right now struggling. Right now they're next to last. They're 4-8 in conference for the defending champs, both league. And a ground ball to the shortstop. That's Thompson to Zoo to first. 2. Double play. That's a 6-4-3 double play. 2-man gone. Fairchild will advance to third on that play. Rams been playing some great clean defense this afternoon, despite the score, breaking balls in for a strike, 0-1. It's 0-1 to count. Here comes the pitch. That pitch is in there for a called strike 2. It's now 0-2. San Jose State Spartans are 4-8 in conference play, 8-16 overall. And that's going to be a wild pitch. Coming in to score is Fairchild. It's now 9-0. It's a ground ball to the shortstop. And it's Thompson over to Wood, and that's it. One of the very few bright spots for the Rams this afternoon. They did not commit an error. So, no runs, no hits, and nobody left. And after 8 complete, it's last call for the Rams as they trail the Skyline Trojans 9-0. So coming in to pitch now for third pitcher for so Mark Zook picks up a hit for San Francisco. 5 hits, 5th hit for San Francisco, and he's going to get done for the day. And coming in to run for him will be pinch runner Ron Dutt. He'll come in and pinch run for he'll pinch run, and now coming to the plate will be Donovan Williams. Donovan Williams struck out his first time up when that's popped up. That's going to be in center field, and there's the shortstop. Fairchild comes up with a grab, one man gone. So far in this contest this afternoon, 5 hits. Rams were 0-7 with runners in scoring position. The only positive was so far in this contest, Junior Medea collecting a pair of hits, and that's pretty much having multi-hit game. Thompson hits a ground ball to the shortstop. That is Fairchild for one. The first double play, and the ball game is over. Just a good old 6-4-3 double play, and the ball game is over as the Skyline Trojans continue to roll, and the beat goes on. They win this afternoon by a score of 9-0, and we will have a quick timeout. We'll come back with the final game totals in just a few moments. You've been watching City College Rams baseball on SidelineHD.com/City College Rams SidelineHD.com/City College Baseball.
You already signed out?
No.
Oh, okay. 2, 1. You're on.
We're back here on the campus of Skyline Community College here in Pacifica, right in San Bruno, California, just not that far from South City. As your City College Rams fall to Skyline by a score of 9-0. And here are the final totals of the ball game for your Rams. Skyline, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. The Rams, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. And they left a lot of runners up on base. The win goes to Henny, gets to win. The losing pitcher, Montoya. Home runs in the contest were by Giovannitti and by Salvi for Skyline. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. With the loss, the Rams dropped to 2-5 in conference play, 8-16 overall. They've now lost 4 in a row. Skyline improves to 7-0. They're now 18-8 overall. They have now won 9 in a row overall. And we're trying to file any of this. Nothing new on the scoreboard with around the conference play. Last we heard it's still 12-5 Chabot over De Anza in 5-2 College of San Mateo over Kenyatta. So our next broadcast will be coming up on Thursday. We'll be right back here on the campus of Skyline, where the Rams will take on Skyline. This time the Rams will be designated as the home team. And the first pitch will be at 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And our pregame will condense at approximately 2:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So for all the latest news on City College Rams athletics, so much more, go to ccsf.com. That's ccsf.com. And also check out for the latest news on around community college. Please go to cccaasports.org. That's cccaasports.org. And just a quick recap of the game. Our player of the game for the Rams will be Junior Merdea. Got a pair of hits in the contest, and that was pretty much it for the starter for the Trojans. Him and 2 other pitchers end up combining on a 5-hit shutout. And for the softball left-hander from overseas over in New Zealand, the lefty Nikau Henny, he ended up going 6 innings pitched, giving up no runs on 3 hits, ended up walking 4. He had 7 strikeouts in the contest. Not a good afternoon for Montoya. 5 innings pitched. He ended up having 1 strikeout, 9 hits, and 7 runs. All of them were earned. So our next broadcast will be Thursday afternoon, right back here. 2:30 is the first pitch. As the Rams will be designated as the home team as they try to snap their 4-game losing streak. The first pitch will be at 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we will go on the air for a condensed pregame show at approximately 2:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I'd like to thank all of you. We'd like to thank Ruben Zamora, our video coordinator, Director of Athletics, Dr. Harold Brown, and the rest of the City College Athletic Department. And once again, all the latest news, go to ccsfathletics.com. Once again, the final score this afternoon, the Rams fall to the Skyline Trojans by a score of 9-0. For now, I'm Brian Professor B. Davis, and so long. Thank you for listening and watching City College Rams baseball on SidelineHD.com. City College Rams baseball. Thank you so long, everybody, and have a very pleasant good evening.